Welcome to tonight's commencement ceremony. We are so proud of our graduates and are grateful to honor their accomplishments. Ogden High School has such a rich and proud tradition. This ceremony is one of those proud traditions that has always been conducted and supported with dignity and respect. This is not the ceremony we all envisioned. It'll be fun to see you tomorrow as you receive your diploma. Hopefully this will be something that you can cherish and keep for the rest of your lives. And now, please welcome the graduating class of 2020, led by our faculty heralds, Leslie Unrein and Jim Price, followed by the national anthem. Thank you.
Welcome parents, family, and friends to the 2020 Ogden High School virtual graduation ceremony, the first of its kind. Thank you for inviting us into your homes today. Our ceremony will be presented as outlined in the program. And now, a special message to the class of 2020 from Super Bowl champion and Layton native Marcus Kemp, a professional football player for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hi, I'm Marcus Kemp from Layton, Utah, formerly with the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. So I just want to talk to you about a few things. Life doesn't always go our way, doesn't always go as expected, but whether it's a torn knee or not experiencing a life event the way you imagined, we can all get through it and we can all succeed based on how we respond to these things. So I just want you to go out there, work hard. I'm rooting for you. I know all of Utah is rooting for you to be successful, come back to the community, give back, and go to college. For some of you, you might be the first person in your family to go to college, and that's an important thing. So if you can work hard, if you can help yourself by staying focused during these types of times, then you're just going to set yourself up for a great life in the future.
Marcus Kemp gets past Franklin and has the touchdown.
And hard work is what's going to get you there. So as far as me, I worked hard. I might not have been the fastest, might not have been the strongest, but I made sure to work my hardest, and it got me to where I am. It got me to the NFL, on a Super Bowl champion team, and now I have to deal with this like many of you, and we're gonna get through it together. So I just wanna say congratulations on this big achievement, but it's not the end, so we gotta keep working. Thank you. Go Tigers, go Lancers.
Welcome, Principal Rasmussen staff, Ogden High administrators, and Tiger graduates, and congrats for making it this far. Now, when I had previously imagined giving a graduation speech, I pictured it being hurrah and yay with the crowd screaming its choruses of congrats and whatnot and throwing their caps, but I guess this will do. I'd like to begin by reading a quote by Lin-Manuel Miranda. "My dear terrified graduates, you are about to enter the most uncertain and thrilling period of your lives. The stories you are about to live are the ones you'll be telling your children and grandchildren and therapists." Now, in my opinion, this year is one of those stories that I will for certain be telling those people, particularly the last one. To say that this year's theme, Adventure of a Lifetime, fits perfectly with the theme would be an understatement. Now, most of you, including myself, are greatly disappointed on how our senior year has ended so abruptly. Without warning, our senior year was essentially canceled. But the biggest thing I've learned from all of this is that quarantine gave us a look into the things we were all taking advantage of. Once this whole quarantine is over, how many of you will be so much more excited to go on that senior trip with all your friends? How many of you will take the time to visit those few friends you started talking to during this period of time? How many of you applied for college, continued working, chose to apply for jobs or scholarships? How many of you grew closer to your family, learned a new hobby, and by doing so potentially discovered a future career? Kerry Washington said, "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential." Sure, this year wasn't as fun as it was supposed to be, but we've all had the unique opportunity to become better, to create a better and more fun college experience, to learn skills we could use for the rest of our lives, and relationships that could last a lifetime. Adventures don't ever really end. They just lead to bigger and better adventures in our future. Have you let quarantine ruin what you thought was supposed to be your adventure of a lifetime? Or will you let your entire high school experience show you in the direction of a bigger and better adventure? If we won't just be that class that graduated online. We won't just be that class that didn't have a prom. Instead, I know we will be that class that learned from this experience. We will be that class that leads our future children through rough roads like this. I know we will all achieve greatness and everything because we have had to go through this. In other words, quote, "Kid, you'll move mountains," from Dr. Seuss. May we all be willing to take those steps that pave the way to our dreams. May we let high school take us on new adventures. May we, Ogden High graduates and forever Tigers, move mountains. Thank you.
Students, friends, teachers, and staff, our journey has reached the next stepping stone. We were born with the purpose of changing the future, exploring our potentials, and becoming who we were meant to be. Now, as we are about to graduate, those 12 years of waking up for school, seeing our friends in the hallways, and completing assignments have boiled down to these final moments. What comes after is our greatest challenge. No one knows what the future holds, and if we had the ability to travel through time, there's no doubt we would be curious of what is to come. However, it's the uncertainty of the future, anxiety of what our next opportunity holds, and the rush of adrenaline we feel as we continue to grow up that makes us feel so alive. There are different stories, different origins, and different backgrounds that have filled the hallways of Ogden High. While we are eager and excited to continue our journey, we must remember the lessons we have learned throughout the course of our life so far. Our teachers and our mentors have taught us what they know so that we can become stronger and wiser for the difficulties that lie ahead. We must also recognize the efforts of our parents, our guardians, our role models, and those we've considered family. I truly do, from the bottom of my heart, thank the teachers who have been there with me since day one and have seen me grow. They have spent countless hours with me to provide support and mentorship. I'm sure we can all think of that one teacher that has believed in us and is so incredibly proud for what we are about to achieve today. And to our parents, for students with immigrant parents, you know how much this means to us. They wanted a better life for us, and we owe it to them to earn this diploma. Being a first-generation student is not easy. As much as our parents wanted to help us, sometimes they couldn't. However, every bit of support they've invested in us so far has led to this very moment. I am grateful for everything they have done for me, and I am proud that I could prove to them and to myself that I could do this with determination and dedication. I hope that after graduation, you continue to go down the path of loving yourself and accepting yourself. Do not be discouraged by the paths others have taken, but rather use it as encouragement, because at the end of the day, this is for you and your happiness as we continue to have the adventure of a lifetime. With that being said, to those who have made it this far, and to those we have lost along the way, congratulations, we finally made it, class of 2020.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we may never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friends. Like a ship pulled from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because
ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, because I knew you. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Wow, I cannot believe it, guys. If you were to ask me what I was going to be doing right now at the beginning of the year, I probably would have said something like taking end of year tests, watching the NBA playoffs, or maybe running around the track. The last thing I would have answered is what I'm doing right now, giving a video recorded graduation speech. Yet here we are. It's crazy how these things tend to happen, or maybe not so crazy. During my life, I've had the chance to hear many wonderful people speak many wonderful things. And ashamedly, I've slept through about 95% of them. So I'd like to think that this is just karma's way of keeping me in line. All right, in all seriousness, I'm very honored to speak to you guys today, the class of 2020, aka the coolest graduating class of all time. No doubts there. I'd like to start out with a huge thanks to all of those who have helped us along our high school journey. And I think I speak for all of us students when I say, thank you, Mom. No way would I have been able to make it through high school without you. So many times you woke me up in the morning when I slept through my alarm, helped me calm down when I was stressed out about homework, and brought me my basketball shoes or lunchbox when I forgot them. I couldn't have done it without you, Mom. I'd also like to give a huge thanks to all of our staff and teachers at OHS. There's no debate to be had. We have been blessed with the coolest teachers ever. From Mr. Burton's great intellect to Mrs. Braden's knowledge of any and all high school drama to Mrs. Bingham's strict no games in the library policy, there's an awesome teacher in every classroom. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to you guys, the class of 2020. When I first came to OHS as a junior, I'm not going to lie, I was pretty nervous. But thanks to you guys, there hasn't been a single moment where I haven't felt like I belonged. I'd like to personally thank all of you for being so accepting and kind. Class of 2020, we made it. We're here at the next chapter of our lives. Most of us are probably excited and a little nervous. I know I am. But hey, we got this. Over the years, we've shown ourselves that we can be resilient and overcome whatever challenges the world has for us. From the killer clown scares of sophomore year, to the theatrical release of Star Wars Episode 8, to the coronavirus pandemic of 2020, we certainly haven't been short on obstacles. Yet we have persevered. Not only have we persevered, but we have thrived. From the Iron Horse three-peat to the girls' soccer team winning state to having hands down the best dances in the state, we have always found a way to, in our own words, take the dub. I believe that as our lives progress, we will continue to be an example to others and we will continue to succeed. Good luck, Tigers.
Congratulations, Ogden High Tigers, graduating class of 2020. Today is a celebration. While none of us would have expected the circumstances associated with COVID-19, We cannot, nor will we, let it cast a shadow on your accomplishments. Consider all that you have accomplished from the time you were in kindergarten to your senior year. Make no mistake, we may never forget the events surrounding the graduating class of 2020, but for myself, I will not associate the graduating class of 2020 with COVID-19. Rather, I have been inspired by your grit and your perseverance during these challenging times. You are remarkable. I know that for many of you, this has not been the first time you have met and overcome challenges. In fact, I would ask you to take a moment, even right now, and recall something difficult that you have had to navigate, something hard that you've had to overcome, perhaps even something in your educational experience. In this space, I will share my first day of statistics. It was daunting. I had done well in math, but this was applied math. It was different. The concepts seemed so foreign to me. Even the information the teacher was presenting came across as a foreign language. However, with perseverance and determination, coupled with some late nights and early mornings, long homework assignments, I was successful, and today I feel quite comfortable with statistics. Hardly a comparison can be made from where I had started to where I am at today. And so, I'm sure it is the same with you. You have had to overcome hard things. I had learned at a young age that the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson are applicable to most of life's experiences when he stated, "That which we persist in doing becomes easier to do. Not that the nature of the thing has changed, but our ability and our power to do has increased." The persistence to overcome challenges is also readily applicable to this quote. Consider, our ability to overcome challenges becomes easier, not that the challenges have become easier, but that our power to overcome challenges and hard things has increased. I'd like to share with you a letter that was originally published in Manchester, England in The Guardian, and later reprinted in the Deseret News. A hurricane had hit the West Indies, and a bricklayer was sent to repair the damage. He wrote to the Home Office as follows, and I hope that you'll take this in the spirit and the intent that I give it. Respected sirs, when I got to the building, I found that the hurricane had knocked some bricks off the top. So I rigged up a beam with a pulley at the top and hoisted up a couple of barrels full of bricks. When I had fixed the building, there was a lot of bricks left over. I hoisted the barrel back up again and secured the line at the bottom, and then went up and filled the barrel with the extra bricks. Then I went to the bottom and cast off the line. Unfortunately, the barrel of bricks was heavier than I was, and before I knew what was happening, the barrel started down, jerking me off the ground. I decided to hang on, and halfway up, I met the barrel coming down and received a severe blow on the shoulder. I then continued to the top, banging my head against the beam and getting my finger jammed in the pulley. When the barrel hit the ground, it burst at its bottom, allowing all the bricks to spill out. I was now heavier than the barrel and so started down again at high speed. Halfway down, I met the barrel coming up and received severe injuries to my shins. When I hit the ground, I landed on the bricks, getting several painful cuts from the sharp edges. At this point, I must have lost my presence of mind because I let go of the line. The barrel then came down, giving me another heavy blow on the head and putting me in the hospital. I respectfully request sick leave. End story. Life is like that, ups and downs. We have experienced a bump on the head and a crack on the shins these last few weeks, but the class of 2020 is strong and made stronger by life's challenges, even this global pandemic. With that being said, perhaps the words of C.S. Lewis are even more appropriate at this time when he stated, "There are far, far greater things ahead than any we leave behind." So as you look back on your senior year, as you look back on your graduation, do not dwell on what could or should have been. Rather, use it as a springboard of strength and resilience, even fertile soil, as you purposefully grow and begin writing the next chapter in your life. Because, I assure you, and it is my promise, there are far, far better things ahead. Congratulations, graduating class of 2020. You are a pillar of strength, worthy of emulation. Thank you for who you are and what you have accomplished.
Well, here we are. I want to thank the Ogden School District Superintendent, Dr. Rich Nye, and all of the district administration and support staff, and the Ogden District Board of Education for all of their support this year. I'd like to thank the Ogden High Booster Club, who will be supporting a special legacy gift for the class of 2020. We will have more details about that gift as we get more information. I would also like to thank our great faculty at Ogden High School. This is a special senior class to me. You'll be my last senior graduating class as the principal at Ogden High. This year did not end the way we envisioned, and I'm so sorry that you did not have the opportunity to have the traditional experiences during the spring of your senior year. I'm sorry for the spring sports and activities that were missed. I've thought of you every day through this process, and my heart is with you. I've been so proud to be a part of your amazing achievements this year. Some of the things that stand out to me was the amazing start to the year, the amazing crowds at our football game, the girls' state soccer championship in the fall, all of our school plays, band, and choir concerts that brought our community together, and the way that you've embraced academics as students and helped us to significantly increase our rigorous coursework because you have not been afraid to challenge yourselves. Even through this challenging time, we should still have over a 90% graduation rate. I also want to thank our amazing community. I'm so proud to be a part of the Ogden High community, and I'm glad that I will continue to be able to do so. So thank your parents, grandparents, and other family members and friends that have helped you to get to this point. I'm also excited to say that our seniors, because of the support of our school and community, will have earned over 133 scholarships. In the words of Apple founder Steve Jobs, your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is the living result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. I believe that the COVID-19 experience, the diploma that you've earned, and the knowledge that you've gained will help you follow your vision. You'll need to be focused and determined. No other graduating class in history has had to step up to a challenge like the class of 2020 has. Use this to focus yourself on your future. Go after your future and your dreams with 2020 vision. The choices you make in life make you. You're about to have more freedom, and with more freedom comes the responsibility of making good choices. When you make your choice, be brave. Another quote that hangs in my office states that the expert in anything was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take risks and to take the road less traveled. One last thing I want to share with you is the power of treating people with kindness. It's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Ask yourself the question, how do I make others feel when they are around me? Make them feel special and important. I believe the last month has taught us this more than any other time. If you can learn to make people feel good about themselves and have a habit of being kind, I believe you will find a much greater success in all that you do, and I'm so excited to hear about the amazing things that you're going to do. As the principal of Ogden High School, it is my honor to present the class of 2020 to school board member, Mrs. Nancy Blair. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Rasmussen. It is both a great honor and privilege for me to be here to represent the Ogden School Board in accepting these graduates. My heart is very full, and it is with all of you this afternoon. I love Ogden High. I also graduated from this great school many years ago. And I am proud to say that I taught some of you as you passed through my second grade class at Polk Elementary. And I'm also proud to say that I have a grandson among this graduating class. You are an amazing group of young people. I stand up here this afternoon and celebrate all of you. Congratulations, on your job well done. This year's graduation may not look the way any of us planned. Graduation 2020 is completely unprecedented and unique. But you have come through it all with flying colors of orange and black. We salute the accomplishments of this heroic class of 2020 and the strength you have all shown through this unique challenge. You have all worked very hard, dedicated yourselves, adapted to distance learning, given up many activities and events, shown that you are resilient, and have proven that you can do just about anything you put your mind to when required to do so in order to reach this graduation day. Share the joy and the success of this historical graduation with the pride of your parents and families, with the caring environment of your school and community, and the lasting memories of the friendships that you have made along the way. The future holds a great promise for each one of you. So hold your heads up high, and as you toss your graduation cap into the air, wherever that might be, remember you are a Tiger for life. Now, we'll get to why we're here. To the class of 2020, on behalf of the Board of Education, and in recognition of your achievement in completing the prescribed course of study and meeting the accepted standards of citizenship, it is my privilege and honor to declare you graduates of Ogden High School of the Ogden City School District, and to confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and honors associated therewith, and to award you the diploma of graduation.
Samantha Nestel, Senior Class President.
Samuel Edwards, Student Body President.
Alex Lopez, Senior Class Lieutenant Vice President.
Jonathan Rodriguez, Student Body Lieutenant Vice President.
Tesai Arancibia, Senior Class Vice President.
Chase Butler, Student Body Vice President.
Camelia Becerril, Senior Class Vice President.
Brady Jones, Student Body Vice President.
Elva Mora, Senior Class Vice President.
Colin Muir, Student Body Vice President.
Jeremiah Springer, Valedictorian.
Heather Feeney, Salutatorian.
Gwendolyn Myers, Salutatorian.
Genesaret Aboite Valdez.
Ana Acedo Morelli.
Paris Acosta.
Elena Adams.
Jose Agostini del Moral.
Denise Aguilar.
Montserrat Alanis Cardiel.
Jamie Alcaraz Arevalo.
Charlotte Allred.
Destiny Allred.
Catherine Allred.
Kimberly Altamirano Avila.
Brian Altamirano Castaneda.
Gabriela Altamirano Escalona.
Michael Anderson.
Spencer Anderson.
Jesus Andrade Vasquez.
Benjamin Andrus.
Yasmin Anguiano.
Alexia Anguiano Torres.
Brian Aparicio.
Jessica Aparicio Robles.
Angel Arellano.
Derek Arevalo.
Juan Arevalo.
Albert Argueta.
Juliana Arias.
Amaris Arredondo Castro.
Brandon Arriaga.
Michael Abuchan.
Autumn Avey.
Xochil Avila.
Abraham Avila Garcia.
Jose Avila Magdaleno.
Samantha Aviles.
Jonathan Ayala.
Ivy Bailey.
Miguel Barajas Mares.
Desmond Barba.
Juan Barcenas.
Nicole Barnett.
William Barnett Jr.
Jose Barragan.
Isabel Barrera.
Angela Barrios Delgado.
Sally Barron.
Olivia Berry.
Dylan Bartholomew.
Jace Bauer.
America Bass.
Fidel Bedoya.
Leslie Bedoya.
Isabel Bennett.
Jacob Best.
Savannah Butler.
Samuel Bohm.
Stella Brower.
Miana Bunce.
Timothy Birkdahl.
Brigham Berkey.
Alicia Butters.
Spencer Calder.
Haley Caldwell.
Juan Camacho Cervantes.
Freddie Camilo.
Brooklyn Campbell.
Sydney Canlas.
Charlotte Cannon.
Giovanni Cano.
Camila Caparelli.
Johan Caratachea Godínez.
Melanie Cardenas.
Claire Carden.
Saúl Carreón.
Jasmine Carrillo Perea.
Casey Castro.
Romario Castro.
Cassandra Ceja.
Reina Chávez.
Adrian Chavez Solis.
Brielle Christiansen.
Catalina Cisneros Tapia.
Rashard Cloud.
Angelo Collier.
Alexa Cornejo Lagunas.
Sofía Coronilla Zendejas.
Cooper Crabtree.
Audrey Cratian.
Roman Cruz.
Alejandro Cruz Becerra.
Ernesto Cuellar.
Cisco Cuevas.
Jal Dak.
Luis de la Rosa Flores.
Colin Decker.
Samuel de Corso.
Maribel de la Cruz Pineda.
Nevea de Vera.
Damien DeVries.
Ana Diaz.
Diana Diaz Benitez.
Piedad Diaz Tejeda.
Amethyst Dunn.
Liesel Doxy.
Thomas Doxy.
Asia Drake.
Corbin Duncan.
Nathaniel Eagleton.
Robert East.
Maya Ekstrom.
Myson Etsedy.
Dylan Fast.
Mackenzie Fergus.
Savannah Florence.
Cesar Flores.
Manuel Flores.
Maria Flores.
Jose Frutos.
Derek Fry.
Ivan Garcia.
Michelle Garcia.
Jordan Gardner.
Skylar Garlitz.
Rosario Gastelum Alvarez.
Micaiah Gentry.
Christopher Gittins.
Vincent Gladstone.
Alyssa Gladwell.
Donna Glanville.
Hannah Goddard.
Tyler Godfrey.
Denisha Gomez.
Betsy Gomez Tolentino.
Justice Gonzalez.
Alejandra Gonzalez.
Cassandra Gonzalez.
Luke Goss.
Nathan Greenfield.
Benjamin Greer.
Aaron Grotsky.
Jackson Gull.
Leopoldo Gutierrez Gutierrez.
America Guzman Ambris.
Annabelle Hasser.
Micah Hadley.
Jody Haynes.
Julia Hall.
Dale Hardy.
David Harris.
Sabrina Harrison.
Brooklyn Heiner.
Ellie Heiner.
Mauricio Heredia.
Acacia Hernandez.
Jennifer Hernandez.
Yatsiri Hernandez Alvarado.
Jairo Herrera.
Gavin Herrick.
Jonathan Hill.
Austin Hills.
Boyad Hollingshead.
Cameron Hoskisson.
Kadri Howell.
Matthew Hughes.
Amanda Hull.
Jaden Hunsaker.
Brandon Hutchinson.
Isaac Iacovelli.
Henry Ibanez Ribas.
Cesar Ignacio Luna.
Cash Jenks.
Skylar Jensen.
Philip Jimenez Jr.
Daphne Juarez Garcia.
Mackenzie Calista.
Alonso Keller.
Catherine Clark.
Logan Clark.
Colin Knowles.
Nicole Kramer.
William Krolak.
Olivia Kusuma.
Madeline Lakey.
Kenzie Landaverde.
Dawson Laramie.
Lorena Ledesma,
Bianca Ledesma Esquivel,
Jessica Leishman,
Jasmine Lester,
Eleanor Lever,
Liliana Lizardi,
Litzy Lopez,
Oscar Lopez,
Richard Lopez Diaz,
Jadara Lord,
Gage Lovell,
Kate Lowry,
Yasmin Lozano,
Raymond Luna,
Matthew Lund,
Ariana Lyons,
Juan Madrigal Calderas,
Valeria Madrigal Ramirez,
Angelique Mahoro,
Jacob Malachowski,
Vanica Mangum,
Veronica Marquez,
Gilberto Marufo Garcia,
Itzel Martinez,
Angelica Martinez Huerta,
Bradley Martinez Redding,
Idali Mata Rodriguez,
Jairo Matamoros,
Mary Matthewson,
Jacob Maurice,
Videla May,
Andrés Maisonet Venegas,
Quentin Massa,
Harley McCurry,
Reagan McDonald,
Vanessa Medel Alvarez,
Jennifer Medina Camacho,
Luis Medina Camacho,
Porfirio Melendez Lopez,
Julian Mendoza,
Berenice Mendoza Contreras,
Melanie Mendoza Negrete,
Meredith Mendoza Partida.
Melanie Mercado Bedoya.
Jonathan Meslow Jr.
Elizabeth Millard.
Caleb Mazar.
Diego Mondragón Pérez.
Ashley Montgomery.
Cooper Moore.
Angel Morales.
Daniela Morales.
Nicole Morales Castaneda.
Cynthia Moreno.
Oscar Moreno.
Jacqueline Morris.
Gwendolyn Morse.
Lucy Muniz Godínez.
Nicole Nahera.
Isaac Nilsson.
Abby Nix.
Jacqueline Nolasco.
Osvaldo Nolasco Castro.
Caitlin Norton.
Edivel Nunez.
Irovel Núñez.
Avery Oaks.
Fernando Olivares.
Caden Olivieri.
Amy Orozco.
Isaias Orozco.
Diana Ortiz Enriquez.
Diego Oseguera.
Isaac Osgathorpe.
Tierra Padilla.
Ovanel Palacios.
Enrique Paredes Jr.
Uciel Paredes Bautista.
Anali Paredes Madrigal.
Carlos Peña.
Elsa Peña.
Raymond Pentecost.
Eric Perez.
Noemi Pérez Lozano.
Brian Perez Valencia.
Hannah Peterson.
Helena Peterson.
Ryan Petty.
Demi Pribino.
Alexis Prieto.
John Proffer.
Stephanie Quintal.
Edwin Ramirez.
Osvaldo Ramos.
Sadie Reed.
Nathaniel Renda.
Eduardo Renteria.
Sean Richards.
Jack Rigby.
Delaney Ripley.
Bailey Ritz.
Brooklyn Ritz.
Noah Robert.
Jarek Roberts.
Lolita Rockwell.
Eileen Rodriguez.
Corey Rodriguez.
Jimmy Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Yaneli Rodriguez Cruces.
Alfonso Rojas Machoro.
Vanessa Romero.
Juan Carlos Ruiz Barajas.
Andrea Sainz Aguero.
Ariana Salas.
Gabriel Salazar.
Araceli Salgado.
Heber Sanchez.
Perla Sanchez.
Ruben Sanchez.
Ruby Sanchez.
Rudy Ruben Sanchez.
Ruth Sandoval.
Destiny Sant.
Angel Santana.
Bianca Santos Castillo.
Ricardo Sacedo Rodriguez.
Berkeley Sharman.
Isaiah Shabazz.
Cecilia Shine.
Cameron Schertz.
Madison Shreve.
Max Schumann.
Nadia Silva Correa de Piña.
Carlos Silva Vera.
Allison Smith.
Austin Smith.
Bryn Solberg.
Aislinn Soledad.
Jesus Solis Cardiel.
Tia Sorensen.
Chanel Sosa.
Fernando Soto.
Eleanor Stansfield.
Desiree Stevens.
Justice Stevens.
Lindsay Stevenson.
Hayden Stokes.
Virginia Stott.
Madeline Tague.
Antonio Tejeda Diaz.
Shakira Thomas.
Rosalia Thomas.
Claire Tonioli.
Zulaidi Torres Islas.
Marcos Trabeau.
Caitlin Trinidad.
Natalie Trinidad.
Tani Udi.
Coulter Ulrich.
Erin Valdivia Samudio.
Sarah Van Langeveld.
Samantha Vaughn.
Wendy Vega Juarez.
Mariah Vigil.
Matthew Vigil.
Yara Villanueva.
Erica Villanueva Camarena.
Jorge Villanueva Contreras.
Nature Walker.
Emma Welton.
Eleanor Wheelwright.
Sydney White.
Dara Wickham.
Erin Weiderberg.
Trinity Wingfield.
Asha Willie.
Benjamin Williams.
Jordan Williams.
Ash Williamson.
Abigail Wynn.
Jaden Woodruff.
Ernesto Zambrano.
Class of 2020, we made it. Now, some of you might have already turned your tassel, ready to have your diploma in hand, while others of you might have forgotten that was even a thing that takes place at graduation. But hang in there 1 second and soak in these very last few moments we have as high school students. And then together we can join in turning our tassels from the right to the left, finalizing graduation. Before we move on to have the adventures of our life post-high school, graduation should be a reflection of our past achievements and future goals. Our class is replete with senior accomplishments which should inspire pride for all of us to celebrate in our success, including, but not exclusively to, our senior girls soccer players and our senior marching band performers both brought home 2 very hard-fought and coveted state championships. Our football players brought home the Iron Horse for the 3rd straight year in a row, and on top of it all, $2.5 million in scholarships were awarded to seniors to continue their education. Collectively and individually, we graduating seniors represent an assortment of interests and education that Ogden High has to offer. Regardless of our differing pursuits and achievements, a degree from Ogden High signifies intellectual development, endurance, and a level of personal excellence. At this time, be happy. Rejoice in your accomplishments. Things might not always go as planned, but I know that we can all agree that this class is resilient. We managed to begin our high school career with an eclipse on August 21st, 2017. We dealt with mental challenges. Many experienced Math 3 with the one and only Mrs. Martin. We battled with social pressures, endured the transition from Vine to TikTok, all while keeping our Instagram profiles and Snap scores up. We underwent our first big earthquake in our homes, which we had always prepared for to happen at school, hunched under our desks. And now we are graduating amidst a global pandemic. It is our time to take on the world. As Shakespeare and Channing Tatum said, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. We might not be born great, and we might not have greatness thrust upon us, but we all have the integrity to achieve greatness. Despite our failures and mistakes we will make, and although we might be average, we find that the average can achieve greatness, whether recognized by the world or just a few. Greatness comes from our friends reaching out to us, and those who go out of their way to be thoughtful, the unsung heroes. Leaving a legacy or achieving greatness does not mean to give money or recognition, but to leave those with whom we cross paths with a little bit more happiness and hope. The best thing about graduating from Ogden High is that today does not mark the last day we have together as Tigers. Rather, tomorrow commencing the first day we have as honorary Tigers, living out our legacy that we developed in the walls of our golden school. Though we've all had our own unique pathways intertwined within Ogden's hallways, we all have one thing in common, captured in how unforgettable each and every journey has been. Unforgettable doesn't just define the memories made and the friendships had and the unexpected ending, but rather, more directly, the characters of every person. Each of us are solitary in ourselves, having immense power by just being you alone to change the world for the better. Graduates from the Ogden High class of 2020 hold the future's next doctors, athletes, soldiers, educators, leaders, and parents, to name just a small fraction of the importance of every single one of us. As we move into the greater world, remember your importance and utilize that potential. As students at Ogden High, hopefully we have learned to appreciate life as an adventure. Making life an adventure means taking this critical juncture to reevaluate past goals and develop new ones. Life, including education, is a continually evolving and growing experience. In our onward progression, we must always keep in mind that what we will be, we are now becoming. With this constant change in our thoughts, we must live in the moment. It is hard for any of us to have expected to be where we are now a year ago. Your daily challenges and triumphs have gotten you to where you are today and will continue to shape your adventure in the years to come. This is our time to take control of our future. James Van Prague quotes, "We have all been placed on this earth to discover our own path. We will never be happy if we live in someone else's idea of life." Things don't come easily or the way we might want it. We've all experienced trials, unequal in their weight, but all still valid. It is hard to achieve your goals and sometimes can seem impossible with your given circumstances. I'm not here to tell you it all works out entirely, but at this time, work hard. Keep reaching towards your goals. You have to want it bad. Even when you get pushed off your track, keep going. Never give up on yourself or others. Success is right around the corner. Thank you to everyone I've met here at this school and to all those who have helped me get here to the finish line. Although we aren't able to be with our peers, friends, and teachers today, look around you and appreciate those who have helped you get here and celebrate your achievement. I want to leave you all with the words of Madeleine Albright, the first female U.S. Secretary of State, to remember on your journey from here on out. Have the wisdom to recognize the best in others while always demanding the best from yourself. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Wherever you are, will all of the graduating candidates of 2020 please stand? With me, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left to show that you have graduated. As a graduation tradition, we invite all alumni, faculty, and graduate candidates to sing the senior class hymn, followed by Ogden Will Shine Tonight. Please join us during this special video presentation produced by senior Ellie Heiner. The words to the hymn can be found in the program.
So
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Until we meet again.